Hello. How you doing? Sorry, I'm a little bit late, like 10 minutes-ish or so, 10, 15 minutes. Just a bit of a thing I had to sort out. So yeah, that's always fun. Shit always seems to happen when I'm right about to stream. Anywho, I have a little cat in here. Oh, meow! Who wants to go out? She's lucky she's cute. Right. Hopefully, too, we won't have as many technical difficulties at this time. The brightness is fine, which is something I am very, very glad about. Okay. And I'm excited to be playing this game again. I've been, like, itching to be playing this. I'm right up to chapter 2. I did not know that. And have I got anything special I need to do, or is it just... Yes, I did, Jen. Got here like 2 seconds ago. Yeah, I started like 10 minutes later than usual. That's better. Just move that over there. Perfect. Wow, good timing then. Very good timing. Okay. Just gotta make sure that the brightness doesn't screw itself over again. But we should be fine. Right. Can I do anything here? No? Okay. How you doing, Jen? What have you been up to? How's your weekend been? Is this the right way? Yeah, okay. Oh. I don't think I like these guys very much, for obvious reasons. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. Just been super busy, or... Well, life tends to get in the way of that sort of stuff, doesn't it? What's the target? There we go, that's the target. I've forgotten how to play, or how the fighting works since last time. Right, yeah, okay. I can see how that would cause issues if that had happened. Sick. Oh no. Everyone around me has been getting sick too. Oh. Perfect timing. Oh, I wish it was always the case. Disco. In general life anyway. How you doing? Oh, I'm dead. Shit. That was quick. Good to hear. Good to hear, Disco. Come on. Take 2. These guys are a bit tougher than me. They're level... Oh, speaking of which, I should move me face out of the way so you can actually see the health bar and stuff. Yeah, that should be alright. Hopefully. Perfect. So now you can see exactly when I'm about to drop dead. Okay. I can't. What were we supposed to be doing? What were we doing last time? It was like I'm trying to find someone. Oh, I'm trying to find someone who's like extorting someone else, isn't it? I think that's that is a good way to look at it if you can never see the health bar, Jed, because it's pretty true. From getting a 3-week device ban. Should I rather eat an ice block? Okay, this I have to hear. What happened? I just got comboed into oblivion. That's perfect. Okay, take 3. Jesus fucking Christ. I think since that quote was made, I think I have full on died inside. I'm now just fully dead. Get the fuck out of here with that jumping shit. Alright, Disco. I'm intrigued to hear this. God, the combat is so different to what I've been playing recently. I'm not used to this fast-paced, skill-based combat. I'm used to clicking shit and it falling over. Right, okay, fair enough. Seems fair. And just swagger over here. I've got quite a swagger as I walk. And I just noticed that. From eating... Ah, okay. As always, I've got one of those in my family too. Just eats everything that's not nailed down. Okay, I'm gonna not go in that room anymore, because they are so tough. I'm like a little baby. Okay, hell, this is ridiculous. Alright, stay away from that side. How do I get out of here? Right. But I'm guessing this time that they did realise. Oh, I hate it when people just eat everything. Especially, like, I have to hide most of my stuff in my house. Yeah. Oh, Jesus. Okay, okay, good. I can see where this is going. And you were blamed for eating all 3 of them? My controller's having a bit of a freak out.
Welcome, sir. Please take a browse of my wares.
I am Dr.
shop.
Reed. I would like to ask you a few questions, if you don't mind.
Doctor? Interesting. I'm Barrett Lewis. Usually I don't have time to waste with talk, but at this hour of the night I can hardly refuse.
Right, yeah. Hmm. This feels like a slow motion car crash. Trade.
Right then. Show me what you have.
Not a lot, apparently. Jesus. 3 weeks? That is a long time. That's a very long time. Alright, he doesn't sell nothing special, so we won't worry about that. Find Richard near the cot. And Clayton Darby. Okay. Barrett Lewis. Right. Play addicted. Oh, aren't we all? I certainly am. Hello, lady.
Don't be shy, handsome.
Oh,
What can Christina
she's
do
a lady of the night.
I'm not looking for what you're selling, but I'd like to ask you a few questions if I may. I'm a doctor, Dr. Reed.
All right then, but be quick. Though I usually get paid when I open my mouth.
Why are you gonna be like that?
Tell me about yourself.
Are you joking with me? People don't usually come to see me for conversation.
I have no interest in your work. I am, however, curious as to what led you into this career.
Oh, so we
Short
went through your
story.
rooms.
The war, exile, and England.
That's always a good way to check
This
something.
country is not especially welcoming. I've been refused many jobs because of where I am from. I had few options left.
I don't judge you.
I always thought I was the master of my own fate. But now I know we don't always have control over our lives. I don't judge you.
You know, this money is not only for me. I have good reasons
Well,
to need this
at least he
money
was caught quickly.
But it is not your concern, Doctor.
Okay.
Goodbye, miss.
That's under his
Take care of yourself as best you can.
It's not good to leave that sort of stuff laying around, because even if especially with ice blocks and ice creams and stuff, if there is a teeny tiny amount of chocolate or whatever they're made of in there, ants will just swarm in from kilometers away. Yeah,
Pay me a glass and I'll be gentle. Pay me a bottle and I'll be nasty.
okay. Yeah, no, with ice blocks, you can actually buy plain ice blocks, which is basically ice that you eat on a stick. But yeah, ice blocks and ice creams, basically the same shape, just with different stuff in them. Where the fuck am I going? Back up here. It's a popsicle, yeah, popsicle. We don't really say popsicle here. Clayton, okay. Who's Clayton? Are you Clayton? You're a priest.
Forgive my interruption.
Do not apologize, my son.
No.
Father Tobias Whitaker is always happy to teach mortals about the incoming Armageddon.
I am Dr.
Well,
Jonathan Reed, and I just
You can
have
teach an
a few
immortal
questions.
about the
A
apocalypse.
scientist. You are much more lost than I thought, my son.
Right.
Have you any friends? Any family left in these terrible times?
No. But I have a disciple I see as my son.
I'm not a big ice block or popsicle person,
I
really.
sent him to preach the good word.
I do,
in the heart
however,
of this
like a good ice cream sandwich. Which I had one yesterday after I laid all the turf down. They're called Maxi Bombs. I don't know if you know what they are, but they're like, one side is like a cookie kind of thing, and then the other side is ice cream and with a chocolate coating, and they're good. I could eat about 100 of those before I got sick of them.
You sent him on some preaching crusade during the epidemic.
As a true believer, Samuel.
And
will fear no
they are
evil
very
while
messy
he
too,
walks
but that's
through
fine.
the
They taste
valley
good
of the
enough
shadow of death.
to be worth the mess.
Where did you send him?
I sent Samuel to the Stonebridge Cemetery, where the pestilence and evil grows night after night.
Right. So he sent this poor
I've had
guy
enough for
into
tonight.
into a plague-infested cemetery. He sounds just lovely.
Excuse me, sir.
Clayton,
I'm
there we
familiar
go.
with this part of town. Name's Clayton Darby, reporter.
Sorry, I'm new to Whitechapel. But perhaps you could help me since you're a journalist. My name is Jonathan Reed.
Reed, the famous surgeon. I'll gladly help if I'm able to.
Actually, that's exactly what I thought when I was a kid and someone offered me an ice cream sandwich. I went, "You what? An ice cream sandwich? I'm not eating bread, ice cream smushed between two bits of bread." And then they actually gave it to me, and it was fucking amazing. But they that was like a homemade ice cream sandwich. They had like 2 proper wafers, and they had their own ice cream in it. It's very good. A lot different from the ones you can just buy from the shops. Can't talk to him at all. I'm quite surprised, even though there doesn't seem to be like a massive amount of NPCs here. They've all got like these things. They've all got bits and pieces that you've got to like suss out.
I heard you're investigating an underground medical dispensary in Whitechapel.
You
What
miss
do you
it.
know about it?
Not much, I'm afraid. They are
Why do you
wary
miss
of
it? Can't
strangers,
you-
and I'm
can't you eat it
an
anymore?
acquaintance of theirs. Why do you care?
A nurse I know is compromised.
I'm afraid one of the nurses from the Pembroke Hospital may be involved with unsavory activities.
Ah, it's Dorothy Crane.
Without a doubt, you are a damn fine journalist, Mr. Darby. What
That
do you know of her
is the best way to
a
put
man
it, Disco.
named
Don't you
Darius?
see?
I don't know much about
Yeah.
him. He's very cautious.
Okay, yeah, I get ya.
Never goes out, doesn't seem to have any friends or family.
See, I'm not a big ice cream person in general. The ice cream sandwich I had yesterday was the first one I've had in years, so I don't really go out of my way to get them. Who were we talking about?
He has no relatives at all.
No, except for that strange man, a poet named Richard Nethercott, who sometimes comes by. Darius would never let him in.
Where can I find this Mr. Nethercott?
He spends most of his time lurking around Whitechapel, talking to himself or declaring verses. These days, you can usually find him behind the church.
Right.
He never goes out.
No, a few days ago he unexpectedly did. I followed him, but it was just a ruse to keep me away from his house.
Really? How do you know?
He went to the nearest mailbox, but just before posting his letter, he ripped it up and threw it away.
Right. Oh my god.
Christina Popper claims she sells her body because she can't find any other work.
Ooh.
Do you believe her?
Of course I do. Her story is exactly what I want my readers to understand. We live in an intolerant and divided nation.
Do you think things will ever change, Mr. Darby?
I believe the situation can only improve. And now that women can vote, I'm convinced things will change.
Oh, sounds like heaven to me, Disco. That sounds awesome. I'm quite lucky. I've never had like a what do you call it? Like a technology timeout or anything like that, because I've owned pretty much my entire childhood. I owned every piece of what do you call it? Gaming stuff and electronic stuff that I had. I saved up by just doing chores and stuff, and bought most of them all by myself, all by my lonesome. That, of course, I didn't have anything electronic until I was nearly in high school, but still. Plus, I'd never pushed and prodded my parents when they were angry at something. I never I made myself scarce, so I didn't enrage them. So we've got this quest for this lady here. Cannot find any because she's a migrant and she needs the cure for fatigue. Can we make that somewhere? Hang on. We might as well help her out while we're doing. I don't want to talk to you.
Mr. Whittaker.
It's far.
Get out of here.
I have had enough for tonight.
Also, Billy. Well, yeah, that's my favourite pastime. Not having to move. Where's my? Why is that there? How do I get rid of that? Yeah, there we go. Excuse me. There we go. Okay. Let's make a cure for Karina? Is that her name? Karina? Fucking hell, I just saw the name and I've already forgotten it. Done this as well. Where's that little bench? Here it is. It has been a while, yeah. Only 1800, Jesus Christ. It's a slow burn. Fatigue. Do we need anything else? Alright, hang on. Nah. Tee-hee. Oh my god, it is so what time is it? It is 8:34 right here, 8:30. It is 33 degrees Celsius right now. I am sweating ridiculously. Why does it have to be so hot at this time of night? It's fucking crazy. I'm suffering just by sitting still. It's ridiculous. Actually, yes, you did win. Turns out. I think you're cheating. It's the only way. The loading is a little bit long, I've noticed too. Though I suppose it can't really be helped. Only 800 more. Jesus. Where is Karina?
Good evening, Christina.
Change
Christina.
Your mind, Mr.
Not even
Reed?
Karina.
Do you need any assistance, Miss Popper?
It depends on the price of your medicine.
Yeah, maybe so. Maybe so.
I am shocked that you would think I am that sort of man.
Forgive my suspicion. I'm so used to liars with good manners. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. So she doesn't.
Christina, have you been examined? The epidemic is spreading fast in London, and you could be exposed, or expose others.
I don't like doctors or hospitals, but I don't like you asking questions.
Fair enough.
Considering your line of work, I assure you it is only a matter of time before you have health issues.
If it is going to happen, it will happen. Right now, I need money. That's what's important.
Fair enough.
You can put your own life in danger, that's your decision. But what about your clients? If you're contaminated, you will put them in danger too.
And you think that would worry me? If you knew the men I deal with, their health would not be what you'd worry about.
Yuck. Gross. Okay, bye.
Goodbye, miss.
Well,
Take
she's
care of yourself.
healed
That's the
now,
best
so that's
you can.
fine. Find the mailbox and the letter, which is just down here. Oh, fucking hell. Anti-vaxxers, eh?
Good evening, I'm Dr. Reed. I'd like to ask you a few questions. I know what you're thinking. A tall stranger who meets a girl in the street at night. It reeks of the penny dreadfuls. But I mean
Jesus.
no harm, truly.
My parents knew someone when I was born, because I am the eldest. I have one brother, he's my younger brother. They knew some people who were telling them to not get me vaccinated, because they were big into that. And they were like, how about we do what we want with our baby? You know, as one would. And pretty much broke contact off with them straight away. They had a kid. I don't know if it probably didn't have any vaccinations. But it just shows you that the people who are against vaccinations have been around for a very long time.
I know you understand what I'm saying. Your silence has nothing to do with you being mute, does it? You don't seem to need my medical attention for now. Very well. Goodbye then.
Very strange. What's her name? Camellia. Camellia? Me no words good. It's free medical. Okay. That's for. If you're sick, come back here. So she's the one leaving all these vouchers around. Oh, I saw that.
Hello again, miss. Camellia, I know you work for Dorothy Crane. Please tell me about her secret dispensary.
Yeah.
A stubborn and mute comrade. Nurse Crane and Darius Petrescu have been clever.
The one I heard about, it was a girl who did it. And she went to get vaccinated on her not on her 18th birthday. She turned 18 and went to get these vaccines, and then directly after, she told her mum that she did it, and her mother fucking told her not to come home. Basically disowned her. However, her father was not as harsh, and he was glad that she did, so she didn't end up being kicked out of home. But still, some people are very, very particular when it comes to that sort of thing.
Goodbye then.
Because of one doctor and an unfounded study. And there's a reason there are so many of them. But anyway, really don't want to go into that issue. Is he waving his hand at me? Oh, I thought he was. How do I get through here?
It's locked.
Oh, of course it is. But it's happening quite a lot now. The people going to get vaccines once they get to the independent age. How do I get around there? It's behind the church, he said. Oh god. I can go all the way around here to find Richard Nethercott. So hang on, what's this actual quest for? Do I have a quest log? Details. I have lost the trail of nurse Dorothy Crane after her meeting with some shady gang member. Luckily I found a useful hint on the man's corpse after the frenzied skulls murdered him, some sort of coupon for freedom medical and much of the flyers written in English and Romanian. The owners of the voucher are invited to find one Darius Petrescu's house and ask for Dorothy. Are this Dorothy and Dorothy Crane the same person? Dorothea, sorry. Is she the author of the blackmail letter sent to Lady Ashbury? I think I had better go to Whitechapel as soon as possible. Oh, so it's the actual nurse that's suspected of blackmail. I didn't realize that. Yeah, I've seen that meme too. It's Jim from The Office looking through the blinds is the one I saw. Can I go through here? What is that thing? A skull, great. Oh good, something my level. Finally. Nom 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 nom. I was playing the Sims today, Sims 4, and I have two profiles that I sort of keep. One's a newish one that I've been playing for like a week or so, and the other is one I had probably like started sometime last year, and just play when I want to be rich and stuff, basically, because he has a bunch of money, big house, that sort of thing, and a wife and daughter. I have a wife and daughter in that game. No, yeah, tell me about Disco. Sometimes I get really lost, Disco. I find it hard to talk sometimes, and then like a quest begins and I'm like, hey, what was that quest again? What am I supposed to be? Who am I? Where am I? It's very hard to keep track of. But yeah, I have like everyone's a vampire. So I'm a vampire, my wife is a vampire, and so is our daughter. And unfortunately, my daughter is a very young vampire, so she doesn't have any resistances to anything. The son, especially, which is very important for the story. So, I also have 3 cats, one of which who is very, very rebellious, who likes to just leave constantly. Constantly runs away, makes all my Sims sad, and it's really annoying. And I think its name's Tammy. I didn't name it, it was just the one I adopted. And it ran away this time. This happened today. Ran away, and about 20 minutes real life time, it came back. And what happens, you like to make sure it stays and it doesn't just run off again, you have to go and greet it and say hello and welcome back and that sort of stuff, and pick it up and take it inside. I did that with my daughter because she was the only one home. Myself and my wife were at work, and it was broad daylight. Now, me and my wife are immune to the sun. We can stay out in the sun as long as we want, and we can't die at all. We don't take any damage, anything like that. But she is not. She went to greet the cat. I was like, okay, I'll go do something else for like 2 seconds, and she burnt to death in a ridiculously small amount of time without me even realizing, until it was too late. So I am now daughterless, and my Sims are just constantly sad now. Just constantly sad.
I'm Dr. Reed. I would like to ask you,
as you can imagine.
Please
Why?
be my guest. Although I may not be the best informant regarding this part of town, my words speak about that which the eyes cannot see.
Right.
Really?
Oh, and the
Are you
save.
an artist of some kind?
I'm a poet.
The last save
never
was
at your service.
2 hours before, so I couldn't reload it without losing a whole bunch of progress. So I cried IRL along with myself in real life in the game, and was like, oh, okay, the massively long childhood I had to endure is gone. Oh well.
Did you know the mute florist is a member of a secret society?
No, I didn't. But I thank you for this information, sir. For it only enriches the mystery surrounding the precious camellia.
I fear you are a hopeless romantic, Mr. Mythical.
Interview with a vampire, yeah. It's very sad. I like my daughter and my wife. obviously, otherwise I wouldn't have them. But it was so sudden, because the way it works in Sims 4, you have like a vampire energy bar, and if they take damage from the sun, that energy bar goes down before they start to take actual damage and start to like near death. And she had no energy. I surmised. That's why she died in like an instant. I used to never like getting sunburnt either.
Did you know the mute
I
florist
hate
is a
the feeling of
member a
sunburns,
secret
actually.
Society?
No, I didn't.
Oops.
But I thank you.
Sorry. So I try and avoid them at all costs, because when I burn, I can stay out in the sun for a while without being burnt, but when I do get burnt, it's painful.
May I ask you a few questions about the district?
Extraordinary part of town, is it not? I'll be glad to help you if I can.
I'm looking for Dorothy Crane, a nurse who lives in this vicinity.
Dorothy Crane. Oh, I love the name. The Crane of Whitechapel. Sounds very mysterious. But sorry, no, never heard of her.
What can you tell me about an old man called Darius?
Darius Petrescu. Yes, I know him. At first, I thought he was only a small publisher. I invited him to publish my work, but his reaction was pretty clear.
Not interested in your talent?
Darius is an old political activist who takes delight in printing tracts and lampoons. Those communist activities only require mediocre writing skills.
Sorry, I have to take my vitamins. My multivitamins. And I take gummy vitamins because I'm 5 years old. Oh Jesus. Someone just sent me a photo of this guy with the worst haircut imaginable. It's like a mullet with dyed down the center. That's horrible. If you streaming stuff, getting a tattoo, oh my god, that would make for good streaming content.
I'll leave you alone, sir.
So that was literally worthless. He knew nothing. Editor refusal letter. Oh, and he's reciting his poetry. We'll leave him to that. And the mailbox. Where's the mailbox? Right there. That's the bin. My dearest, most beloved children, I'm so sorry you have not heard from me in a few months. The situation in London has been difficult. I know it may sound selfish and silly where you are, my children. You are still living in a country consumed by war. But there's also a war going here in England, a war against poverty, against injustice. And this is a war I intend to fight despite my advanced years. This is why I'm writing to you today. Only 50k, wow. That's really catching back up. I won't be coming back to Romania. It probably means I won't see you again before I die. Don't be sad, my darlings. You are grown up now. You have children of your own. You know the sacrifice we sometimes must accept to make the world a better place. This is one I must make now to feel useful one more time. I wish you a long and happy life. Kiss my grandchildren for me, and remember that your father loves you all the way from this cold, damp country. I am as ever your loving father, Darius Petrescu.
The content of Darius' letter to his children could give me more leverage to enter.
Is he streaming under Fortnite but getting a tattoo?
It should not be that difficult to incite him to let me in.
Cheeky. I guess what would tattooing be put under? Maybe just like just chatting? Would that be what it would? Okay, I've got to go all the way back there. Right. 30k watches. Woof.
Come on, take a look. Don't be afraid.
You ain't got nothing. You got just spare bits and bobs.
Mr. Petrescu, just
again. Go away.
Mesmerize level 2.
Goodbye, Mr. Petrescu.
How do I... Can I get... How do I level up my mesmerize? Hang on, I'm taking a visit to the thing. It's getting a fortnight tattoo, right? Well, I guess that counts. Oh, he's dead. Ooh. What's going on here? Nothing wholesome, I imagine. My hair on my neck is tickling my neck. Or my hair on my head is tickling my neck. Back to second place, right? I keep seeing LOL actually take first place every now and again. It seems to be quite popular again. I mean, it's always been popular, but still. That's not what I was waiting for. Oh, God. Right, sleep. So how do I up my mesmerize? Range. You lose control, let the beast take over for a short time. The beast teleports itself to all enemies around you and strikes them with furious blows. Create a shadow vortex at your target's feet. Coming to life, the shadows interrupt an enemy in an area and inflict tremendous damage. And you focus your blood to boil your target's blood, causing it to violently explode, dealing damage to the target and anything else nearby. Those all sound lovely. Hang on, so... Holy Crusade. Oh right, we're gonna have to do that one too. Claustrophobia, we did that one, we've done that, no investigations there. Alright, okay, so we're actually quite up to date on our little investigations. I might track that one as well. Alright. I'll just get an ultimate, because I can. And I'm fairly safe to say that an ultimate is always going to be helpful. So what should we get? This one does the most damage. And it's got a massive range. Abyss. Yeah, you know what? We'll get that one. We can't afford it. Of course we can't. Of course. Let's just get this then. 300, perfect. Right. Now confirm. We'll go to Sleepykins and wake up and the world will be different, hopefully. This part of the world, anyway. Oh, so all these... He has fatigue, he has the cold, he has bronchitis. Jesus. He has sepsis. I can cure most of that. So fatigue, cold, bronchitis, alright. Fatigue, cold. Ah, shit, I need more codeine. Kindness, and he has sepsis, which I can't heal either. But I can get the cold and fatigue. You know, I don't know what I would get a tattoo of. I don't think I'd get a tattoo of a game. Just in case I, like, for some reason down the road ended up hating that game. Sodium hypochlorite solution. I can recycle all this stuff. Rusty box of pills. Just what you want. Here we go. Bronchitis. And... what was the other ones? Cold, bronchitis, and sepsis. Sepsis. Okay, well that worked out well. See, hoarding has its uses, turns out. Who would have thought, eh? Me. Me would have thought. Okay, so where are these people again? I wish they were on the map. I think that would be cool. Can I like track this guy? That's the poets. I know where these two are. I know where he is. Ah, that guy. Right, he's somewhere back down there. Nah. What, has something happened in LoL? Is that why it's like popular again? Has there been a new big update or what? It just seems a bit strange to me that it's just popped up being so popular again.
You again? What do you want this time?
Can I offer you my medical expertise, Mr. Peterson?
The name is Colossus.
Alright, bye.
You again?
Oh, what the fuck? Get out of here. You don't need anything. Where's this other guy? Is this gonna have to be like a fucking fetch quest for a person? Am I gonna have to run around the entire world looking for this guy? Oh, there's 3 of them. Don't you fucking jump on me. What was that? Ew. Yeah, fuck you. Get off. Oh. Does a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage. It's a tournament. Right, that would explain it. Don't see, like, a few years ago I used to see so much news about MOBAs and stuff. Couldn't go 5 seconds without hearing about them, but now it's changed quite a bit. And you know what, I'm not really sad about that, to be honest. Okay, you're here. I have a cure for you.
Mr. Nethercott.
And good evening to you too, my good sir. Can I be of any help?
Do you need medical attention, sir?
It may be wise to let you prescribe me something. I don't feel like I should.
I understand your appetite for words and macabre beauty, sir. But you should be more careful.
The nutrition of my mind is more important than my physical health. But I appreciate your concern, sir.
Okay.
I'll leave
Bye.
you alone, sir.
I'm glad that me in the Victorian era, I guess, or the 1900s, is able to cure the common cold. Like it's no big deal. You don't want to talk to me because you're mute. And now where is Mr. Reporterman? Hear about what guy? I can't say that sounds familiar. Here he is. Hello.
Good evening, Doctor. Can I help you?
No, I'm here to help you.
Do you need assistance?
That would be nice of you, Doctor. Who knows what I may have caught during my investigation.
If you persist in investigating the most pox-ridden boroughs of London,
Yeah.
you must accept the risks.
Thank you, sir.
Goodbye, Mr. Darby. Farewell.
So, I have no idea how to increase my mesmerize skill. I'm gonna assume that's a story thing, or maybe just like a general level up thing. But we've got enough to get in anyway. Copy strike laser beam for attention towards his thing he's doing. Right.
Mr. Petrescu, just 1 minute, please.
You again?
It's always an ugly
Go
business
away.
when copyright strikes involved.
Sir, wait. Stop this nonsense. I know Nurse Crane is here. Shall we
That's a
speak
big old
man to
bomb,
man,
Jen.
you and I?
Hang on.
All right. Speak up.
Don't you see we're on the same side? We fight to help the poor, sick, and abandoned.
I'm nothing like you, Mr. Doctor.
Yes, you are. You too believe in providing medical care without charge. You know what we have to sacrifice to make the world a better place.
I have to
Oh,
admit your words have conviction.
that's a shitty
All
thing.
right, I'll let you see Dorothea. Don't make me regret this, though.
You said T-series. I don't think YouTube would let him do that, would they? Because that just doesn't. For one, T-series is probably making YouTube lots of money. And two, I don't think you can. Well, you probably can. Who knows? Maybe you can. Oops. It's proof of how we. Oh yeah, the copyright restriction system is garbage. They do allow it. Jesus. And I guess depending on how small the channel or how big the channel is, determines how hard it is for them to refute that copyright claim stuff.
If you want to talk to Dorothea, you must go across the courtyard and take the stairs.
We've not been formally introduced. May I ask your name and occupation, sir?
I am Darius Petrescu. I'm here to keep snitches and spies away from Dorothea. And I also run this little print shop.
I know you fought for your country when it was occupied, Darius. Tell me more about it.
I know my days are numbered, and I know I won't see my homeland again.
Jesus.
But I fought for Romania all my life, and I will until my last breath.
But Romania escaped the grasp of the Austro-Hungarian Empire. It's a free country again.
It is not the country I fought for. My homeland is not appeased, Doctor. But I still see a dark future ahead for my people.
I've heard of that happening. Not to him specifically, but I've heard of other people having to deal with that stupid shit. It's ridiculous, isn't
How
it?
did you meet Nurse Crane, Darius? Why does she trust you?
I'm her oldest friend in England. Dorothea
And that is
share many
resounding
ideas
proof
about
of how
the
garbage the copyright thing is.
country we left.
You mean occupied Romania, don't you? Even if not directly, I fought against your enemies.
Really? Then perhaps you have more in common with Dorothea than meets the eye, Doctor.
Dorothea, yeah, okay. I hear you have
Do you need
bronchitis.
some help, Mr. Petrescu?
I am very tired, but that is all. I don't need you, Doctor.
Well, I think you do. Take this, and you'll feel better.
Free drugs from an English doctor. It must be my lucky day.
Right, okay.
Goodbye, Mr. Petrescu.
That's everyone but one guy healed, and I have no idea where that other guy is, so we'll find him later. Oh yeah, you gotta be careful with that. Like if I had music playing in the background now, it only takes a few words of recognizable lyrics to be worth a copyright strike. Does not take much at all. So yeah, it's all automated. So even the slightest hint of it, it can be tricked though quite easily. It can also be like just put off the scent, basically. If you sing something off tune, stuff like that. I'm like taking all this woman's medical supplies, and I don't feel bad about it. Ooh, what's that? Letter to Nurse Crane. Dearest, oh, I'm not reading that. That's from a sister. Something about a sister.
What do we have here, nurse?
Patient Raz Van Vasily. High fever running on 3 days. Complaints of dizziness, muscle aches, and head pain. Diagnosed with influenza.
Treatment?
Aspirin and salicin for the fever and discomfort. Liquids for dehydration, but he's having trouble keeping even water down.
Anything else I should know?
Thank you, nurse. Anything else I should know?
He did lose consciousness this morning, but he's never had convulsions like these.
He's not convulsing, he's choking. He's not getting any air. Scalpel! Hand me that scalpel!
What can I do, Doctor?
Oh, I don't like where this is going at all. Yeah, it's. There's always something. Do you have any anesthetics?
It's too dangerous to operate with these convulsions. Sedative, nurse.
Yeah, I don't like where this is going either, Jen.
I'm sorry, Doctor. None at all.
Oh, fuck. Oh, God. Okay, ugh.
I need to perform a tracheostomy. Short pipe. That rubber tube will do. We're going to cut a passage for air through the neck.
Yes, Doctor. He's breathing again, but he's coughing up blood.
Internal hemorrhaging. I need to make another incision into the chest cavity to drain the fluids from the lung. Prepare another tube.
A thoracostomy. Doctor, we've nothing to fight the infection. We need an aseptic environment.
Don't question me! They can, but the sounds coming from him are enough for me. But I think when it comes to surgery in games, if it rockets the rating up if you can see what happens to it.
Right then, Nurse Crane. What do you suggest we do?
I've no idea. I'm not the doctor.
Time is of the essence. We need to perform a thoracic drain.
Yes, Doctor. He's still bleeding, Doctor. I'm losing his pulse.
The drain must have punctured the intercostal artery. There's too much blood.
Are you all right, Doctor?
I can't see.
Oh shit. Yeah, I didn't notice that until just then when he started like freaking out. I think the blood's like setting him off.
Yes. Yes. I have this, nurse. Allow me to finish the procedure alone. I need the room.
I'd prefer to stay and see this through. This is my patient, Doctor. I have needle and thread for stitching the wound.
The stitches are holding. How's he doing?
We're losing him. We've lost his pulse. He's dying, Doctor.
Epinephrine. How? What? They do not have injectable adrenaline at this stage. Epinephrine.
A dose of epinephrine, now.
Yes, Doctor.
Or maybe they do. I guess they do. Ew.
We've lost the pulse.
Shit. Oops.
He's gone, Doctor.
Nurse, we did everything we could.
Truly? Everything you could. Is that how you'll report this in your log? Is this how the war went? Piling up one poor corpse beside the next?
This was not an influenza-induced seizure. I've never seen symptoms like these on the continent.
Neither have I. But the previous symptoms leading up to this attack were the same, indistinguishable from the epidemic.
No. There was something more vile in these reactions. Something primitive.
There have been numerous reports of mental breakdowns caused by the fever that accompanies the flu itself, Doctor.
Yes, but... I'd best take some samples of the blood for analysis.
Jesus, that was quite intense. I'm sweating. I mean, more than I was before. I get that too, Disco. My phone constantly buzzes at me with the same sound as a message.
You're here to test my bedside manners.
So I think I've got a message and then it's fucking Google telling me that the weather is
I suspect
ridiculously
it was more
hot.
than intuition alone that led you to us. So, how might I be of service, Dr. Reed?
Well, for starters, please clean the blood off your coat. Your apron, rather. I've come to stop the blackmail.
I've come to put an end to this insufferable blackmailing, Dorothy.
Doctor, you think your warnings scare me? I've stolen and plied, blackmailed and lied, but what else am I to do? I'm all these people have.
I'm gonna employ my tried and true method of getting what I want. Do as I say, or I'll murder you. That's how this ends, Dorothy.
But why Lady Ashbury? Why her, of all people?
She's pristine and proper, all right. But that she-wolf in sheep's clothing murders the poor for sport. I have her where she belongs, and I'll milk her for all she's got.
So her plan, effectively, is to take the funding away from the proper hospital so she can fund this little, like, this thing. Which I guess, I mean, works in the short term. Doesn't work in the long term, though.
So, the end justifies the means. Is that your defense?
I know you're kind, Doctor. Just another fine-heeled, silver-spooned gentleman who was given the world on a platter. You know nothing of poverty. Nothing of the shame, the hunger, the loneliness.
You've convinced me of the sincerity of your actions and their noble justifications. But all the same, blackmail is a crime, and it will stop, Nurse Crane.
So, are you going to turn me over to the authorities?
I can kill her, or I can spare her.
There is no question that the work you've done here is extraordinary, but this dispensary is incapable of coping with the outbreak. It's only a question of days before the situation at hand will overwhelm us. I cannot allow it. It's my duty to put an end to this immediately.
Yeah, another option, which is really intriguing.
I did what was right. For in the end,
I saved lives and you took them. But we had so much in common, Doctor. Don't you see that?
So oh, there we go. Mesmerize up. So, oh, hang on, what's going on? So there must be like, oh, kill, 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 kill. It's like there's stuff so far off the beaten track that you don't really, it doesn't show you how to get. Hint failed. What was the hint? Never surrendered even in death. Okay. Right. I'm gonna go and find this past this. Oh god, that can't be good.
This one stinks already.
These Priwen guys, these hunter guys, fucking assholes. She gave me a bunch of XP too, 2,000 XP, just for her. I would say that's worth it. Oh, hello. I'm not a leech. It's very rude to call me a leech. She was okay. I guess. But I'm a hungry vampire boy. No, I do feel kind of bad. I feel bad that I didn't get the extra option actually. But hey, that just leaves more for the when I replay this. Later down the track, which I will, because I'm a sucker for anything with a vampire in it, especially something this good so far. So far. I need a better weapon, pretty badly. All right.
Hello, Mr. Petrescu.
Hello, Dr. Reed. Come on in.
So, how did those guys get in here? I might go at the fence just in case I need to unlock it to use it. Yeah, there we go. The door has been unlocked. Right, so that guy's all the way over here. Oh my god, that is such a long walk. Where's this guy? Can you... Oops. Oh god, there's no way to track them. That's a bit annoying.
As long as you have the money.
Is it down here maybe? He was right here. Oh god, where's he gone now? I don't like that they get up and walk around. Oh, a rat. Don't mind if I do.
This is despicable.
I like how he comments on it every single time. I am disgusting. This is despicable. What am I doing? Oh. He doesn't have any use for it anymore.
It's locked, all right.
Okay. Oh, someone shot something. Oh, here he is. You weren't here like 2 seconds ago.
You seem unusually happy.
And why shouldn't I? I deserve respect. I'm a wet boot boy.
Ah. And you can kill. I'm sure quite a few people will end up
Feeling tired these days.
on the end of my fangs.
There you go. Let's hope nobody steals it from you.
Very funny.
Was it though?
Very well. Goodbye then.
Goodbye then. Okay, I imagine I'm gonna get a big old decrease in this area because I killed her. And hopefully the rest of this good stuff can counteract the massive drop. But we'll see if that works. And of course, there's no saving, so even if I wanted to, I couldn't go back on the decision that has been made, which I like. I'm actually like stressing out a little bit because I'm realizing that no one seems to be safe, even somewhat plot essential people. I get a cool upgrade though. Watch, let's get this one. Some abilities are so powerful that even vampires fear them. Abyss is one of them. The vampire concentrates summoning the shadows in their purest, darkest form. These shadows capture the vampire's prey and toys with it, like a cat with a mouse. After a brief moment, the shadows strike, impaling their prey. Because of this dark nature, this type of ability cannot be used too often. Even a powerful vampire is terrified to be seized by the tendrils of darkness. Wow, this is very eloquent. Is there number of bullets? Big thirst. Oh my god, I have so much XP. Defensive. Probably up this one too. Oh, 2,000 points. Holy shit. That's a lot. And what's this? This heals more. Okay, that'll do. I'll keep the 700 for other stuff. Right, here we go. Let's see what's happening. Fight against yet more proof of the violence and danger that lurks in London. Young nurse Miss Dorothy Crane was found dead yesterday morning behind the walls of what seemed to be an illegal dispensary, where the local sick sometimes went to get medical support from unidentified activists. There is no doubt about the cause of Miss Crane's passing. The poor woman had died from blood loss following what the police described as a massive wound to her throat. That macabre scene was but the epitome of the current situation in Whitechapel. Its inhabitants are criminals, bandits, or madmen disguised as citizens of London. Interestingly, the hospital admitted to have employed the victim. The dispensary has immediately been closed by the decision of the London City Council's Board of Health. As always, the soft and liberal minds already object that this closure of the only local medical facility can only increase the mortality rate and put locals' health at further risk. One cannot help but dread the time when these people's brutality will seep through the walls of the city itself. It is our role as civilized people to protect our families, our brethren, and of course ourselves. So much writing. Okay. Prices in the district have changed. Oh, for fuck's sake, she has sepsis now. He has fatigue. He has fatigue. He has fatigue. And this has gone down massively. It's not my fault. I didn't do nothing. Wasn't enough to offset the it, apparently. Oh well. I feel like I'm going to get attacked somewhat constantly now. Alright, let's go and get this guy. So we go right and then left. This way. Hello.
Good evening, Christina.
Change your mind, Mr. Reed?
No, you got sick again. Don't know how I can immediately tell that without
Take
even
care
like
of
coming to
yourself
visit her,
as
but
best
still.
you can.
I don't think I have the enough stuff to keep curing these people. I'll try, but I don't want to run out of stuff. Can I go? Go like to the hospital and then over there. I might do that actually. That might be a safer route. Okay. I hope I can get like new clothes and stuff. Because I do like this outfit, but I like to change my clothes every so often.
Human blood. Whoever left these marks did so deliberately.
Right, okay. Let's follow these then.
Kill it, boy!
Oh god. Vincent Sheen and Toby Sheen. Oh, fuck. That is a spectacular ability. Oh, get out of it, you little shithead. At least you're safe when you do that. It doesn't, you can't be like knocked out of it, which would make it a lot more annoying. Spill me a leech. Don't like it.
Doesn't like fire, does it?
I knew someone who would type when they need to type a lot, like for school or whatever. They would type instead of using the shift key, they use the caps lock, and I never got how they were able to do it so efficiently. Yeah, same. I always use the shift key. But some people can just use the caps lock key and it's like no big deal. But I always end up leaving it on. And if there's one thing I hate, it's having to repeat what I've typed. Oh, I used truncheon. You shouldn't have, game. It's too much. Do you drop anything? No? Well, that went surprisingly well. So hang on. Where am I supposed to be going? This is a safe house. And I can't get through there. Is it just... Yeah, it leads around. It leads around and up to there. Right, so maybe it's just to show you where the thing is. Shift, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I do that all the time as well. It's a very annoying habit. Ugh. Or on my phone, I always end up accidentally leaving it on. End up typing a whole sentence with just in caps lock. Oh, the Skull and that are fighting each other. I think, or they were. That's like the level 20 fucking Skull. So I'll go this way. Oh my god, the hospital is right here. I didn't realize how close it was. Right, we gotta go this way. Ooh, there's a little alley down here. I like a good alley. Not really, but still.
I cannot enter.
Fair enough. That must be for something later on. Hopefully we can find like a melee weapon vendor soon. You can hear screams. That is probably from this game, because every so often someone will scream. If it's not from this game, however, that would be a little disconcerting. Oh, this place is critical too. Oof. Everything. Oh, who shot that? Oh my god. So far, the progression of this game has been quite good. Like you can feel yourself getting stronger, which is I love when that happens in games. I love like starting off super weak and then just becoming this total badass. Or just super powerful. Maybe not a badass, but in my hands they usually end up being quite shit. But anywho, ouch. It was a game. Well, good. I'm glad it was the game. Extremely worrying if it wasn't. I cannot go any further this way, I don't think. Okay, wait, hang on, am I going? I'm going across there. Ooh. I wish there was a sneak button. Not just like a slow walk. Oh. Oh, ouch. Bee Swarm Simulator. 3. Okay. Bee Swarm Simulator. That sounds awful. These guys didn't see me. Idiots. Ooh. Just managed to. My experiences with Roblox have been rather awful because Roblox isn't very well optimized. Still, even back when I played it, when it was still, it looked even worse than anywhere near it does what it does now. And used to lag out my friend's beefy PC. So, I don't know. Needs a little bit of work. It's a massive. Right, okay. Bee Swarm. Odd name. Months of work from one dev. Cool. Can people earn money from making stuff in Roblox? Is that like a thing? Because I've seen bits and pieces of it, and it doesn't. They're not easy to make. Okay, let's go into the creepy cemetery in the middle of a plague, when vampires exist and other sorts of nasty things. This should be very fun. About as creepy as I expected. Widow in distress. Save the isolated woman by defeating the skulls.
Somebody help!
Who's this woman in distress?
Who are you? What do you want?
I'm saving you. Shush him. Say I can. Right, okay. You collect pollen beans. Right, yeah, as is the norm. They can. Well, that's good. It's very good. It's always. I always feel very bad for mod developers and stuff too, who don't have like Patrons and that. They spend months of their life making these big mods, or even like sometimes little mods that just improve the game. In general, like compatibility mods and that sort of stuff, and can't really get compensation for that work. Most of those people have a Patreon now though, so that's good.
Somebody help!
You're safe, Jesus. Dev exchange for money, right? Well, yeah, that seems like an okay system, I guess.
Are you all right, miss?
I don't know. Who were those people? They wanted to kill me. Why?
They've lost their minds in the epidemic.
Yeah, sure. Lost their
I know a lot
minds.
about them, sir.
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. I'm investigating this disease.
I am Shaoshun. Thank you so much for helping me, Mr. Reed.
You're
I
welcome.
must go to the cemetery now. Goodbye.
We're in the cemetery. But okay, bye. I had 3 giant ice cubes in that, and they disappeared in 2 seconds because of how hot it is in here.
Carnage. Is Father Whitaker's disciple among the bodies, I wonder?
Oh. Kinda hoping I can have this weapon in there.
This man's far too old to be Samuel.
Right. I'm a little bit concerned with how chill he is about just seeing massive amounts of bodies
By the look of
all
his
the
clothes,
time.
this man's a docker.
Beg your
Samuel
pardon?
isn't here. I had better follow the blood trail.
Right, she has bronchitis. I mean, no relationships. Still got 2 people to discover as well. And 2 people have been eaten. Oops. Right, okay. Well, yeah, I guess they've got to, like... Oh, I've got to follow the blood, don't I? Which is... There, okay. Yeah, because a lot of the time it's, with that sort of system, there's always a limit on it. Like, per month or per week or whatever. Oh my god, there is 1, 2... No, there's only 2 over there. There's 1 there.
As I feared. Samuel no longer preaches the good word.
What, has he gone mad? Is he one of these guys now? Don't you fucking jump at me. Oh. Oh yeah, that's him. He's got his this is his name. Poor Samuel. Oh, oh, that did not do as much as I thought it was going to. Higher up than Roblox. Right, okay. Jesus. But that was quite the slog to get to that. Oh, I missed his note. Oh, for fuck's sake. Total value. Jesus. Blinker. Oh, great. That is quite the achievement. Yeah, fuck you. Ouch. So that's where I came in. I don't think I need to be here anymore, do I? I'm just gonna leave. Hang on, what's this? Widow in distress. Why is that still here? I've finished it. Or am I supposed to... Maybe I need to heal her or something like that, I don't know. Where's the church again? That's the cemetery. Oh, she's over here, okay.
Shouldn't you go back home?
Here we go.
Safe?
Maybe later. But for now, I need to talk to my husband at the cemetery, Mr. Reed.
Right, okay, I'm guessing her husband is not with us anymore. Do I maybe have to, like, clear the cemetery? But I'd really rather not. So how did Link Mon get... Right, yeah, okay. So many items. All valuable items anyway. Right, okay. Jesus. He must really like the game. So some of that stuff is worth like a lot of real life money. Jesus. I guess, yeah, same with Dota and stuff too, I guess. There's always stuff you can buy. I didn't know that was a rat. Yep. Car magazines. My favourite. Not really. Right. I don't know why I'm still here, to be honest. Maybe I think this quest might be bugging out. Oh well. Oh, they have the air conditioner out on them. In the living room. Sad react. What a limited item for cheap. Oh right, okay, yeah. Like a little real life auction house. Oh my fucking god. That is incredibly annoying move. Oh. Means dolls versus Robux. Right, yeah. Fucking hell. I mean, to have more valuable stuff than the game itself, that is quite an achievement. That leads down there. This leads back, I guess. Right, let's see what's over here. Hang on. Something just fell. Okay, well, I'm gonna just come back to her at another time, I think. Because I have no idea what she wants. Also, a fast travel system would be nice. Can you do that? No, you can't. Okay. Oh my god, I've got to go all the way back there. Hang on, I can go through the cemetery. That might be quicker. We can go to the right and then follow that up. No, this way. Oh my god, they didn't even touch me. Yeah, fucking hell, millions of dollars. That is so, it's so weird to think of Roblox in the millions. Well, I guess, you know, the most unassuming of packages are the ones that get you, I guess. Right, there's nothing here. If I go up these stairs, I should be there. Or you can glitch out on a whatever that was. That works too. More rats. Delicious. Yeah, no, I would never have thought of Roblox as being any way to make money at all. Especially, like, owning $1 million worth of stuff. Straight ahead, I guess. What's up that way, though? I'm guessing a lot of this stuff is for other quests. Or I can go here now, so maybe it's not. Right, that just drops me back down there. Okay, moving on. No, are you serious? Really? I can't get through this? Is that supposed to be like that? Doesn't even give me the option. Fucking really? Well, that was a waste of time. Great. Yeah, I can imagine stuff like that is. There's always people who find a way to exploit that sort of stuff. So I can see why they stopped it. Yeah. It's always tricky. In-game stuff that people can pay money for. It's always very tricky to manage. That's why when Diablo first came out, Diablo 3 had an in-game auction house and it had a real cash auction house. So eventually people were starting to exploit the real life money one, and they eventually just canned it all together. So it's a very hard thing to manage, obviously. Is there anything in here? This is like a jumping puzzle. That I have no idea where it's going to lead. I guess that was a bit of a shortcut. Kind of. Or not at all. I can't get out of here. Is there another... Is there another way out? Maybe? No? Oops. Can I go past this fence? Oh, for fuck's sake. So there's nothing here. This might be for a quest. Okay. Going. People yeah. Yeah, see, that's just what I... Usually when people are able to get massive amounts of stuff, it's usually due to exploits. Though I mean, there is probably people who worked very, very, very hard for it. Because none of those sort of systems are foolproof. What is going on with my controller? Okay. Doesn't like me pressing forward sometimes. I think that might just be the game. Because I don't have any problems with anything else. So. I mean, especially because Roblox is such a massive, massive thing to be hard to like track how many people are playing it and track all their profits and that sort of thing. It's like a couple million people play that, don't they? I feel like it's a number I've heard thrown around for Roblox. I'm surprised it's still alive, to be honest. Though it's always been quite popular, I think. There we go. Hang on a second. Do I not have to... I don't have to report to that guy. Is that... Yeah, no, I do have to report to him. Okay, good. Got worried for a second then. And hopefully, where's this church? Here we go.
Good evening, Mr. Whitaker.
It's Father Whitaker, my son. So, are you still lost in your rational delusions?
Event a disciple.
I have had enough for tonight. Goodbye.
Did I actually hit goodbye?
Good
Oops.
evening.
It's
I have found Samuel, your disciple. I am afraid I have bad news.
I already expected the worst. He should already have come back. He is dead, isn't he?
Yes.
He is now. The epidemic took him.
Samuel steadily made donations to our cause. He would have rewarded you himself if you'd found me in that awful cemetery. Please accept this money.
So we can verify it, so it means database. Right, yeah, okay. Well, I don't know what the fuck that was. As long as there's a your disciple is a great. Oh Jesus. Verification processes and stuff like that tend to weed out people who do stuff for ill purposes.
Your disciple, Samuel, stole from the dead in Stonebridge Cemetery. I have proof of his crime and proof of his death.
No! Samuel was the best of us. So devoted, so zealous. He gave all he had for the cause. He tirelessly preached the good word.
He defiled the dead.
He defiled the dead with his petty thefts. That's how he financed your misguided crusade.
Think what you will. When this city is saved, he will be praised for his devoted fortitude. He walked boldly into the mouth of abomination.
Your precious Samuel used you. He was an immoral crook.
If that's true, then he will be my burden to bear.
Oh Jesus. Okay, that's enough of yelling at the father. Me.
I've heard enough for tonight. Goodbye.
Yeah. Right, investigation succeeded. At least. Oh yeah. Even Twitch is a little bit slow. When I got to affiliate, it was a little bit slower than I would have liked. Still fine though. Still a lot quicker than a lot of other things.
What do you want this time?
34 degrees now. That's just a temperature update.
Goodbye, Mr.
Oh fuck. Something like yeah. YouTube's got all sorts of problems. It needs to sort out lots and lots of stuff. That's not where I want to go. I want to go this way. It does seem too that you could just build communities back up too with like curing people and that sort of thing. You'd have to work quite hard, I imagine, but it would still be doable. I have no fucking clue where I'm going. Is this the right way? There we go. Christ. Yeah. Yeah, I think the one guy they got running the entirety of YouTube at the moment now is it's not working very well. Actually, the CEO of YouTube the other day admitted that her own kids thought YouTube Rewind was shitty and cringy as fuck. So that makes you think, you know, they didn't do a good job on that, obviously. But I'm surprised she admitted that, to be honest. It's a bit choppy at the moment. Coming from into that section to there, it gets a bit choppy. I think it like loads stuff at the last possible second, maybe. Hello. Do you have any weapons for me?
Good evening, Milton.
Good evening, Doctor. Still trying to save lives?
Yes.
I'd like to see your goods.
Wise choice, Dr. Reed.
Right, he has a Milton shotgun. So attack speed is 10, does 15 stun. That might be okay. Hold on to that. Yeah. Beatrice Goswick, she has fatigue now. Everyone here is still alive, except for Clay Cox. That's fine. He was a criminal. It still doesn't have a thing to do. Oh well. We can all... I think Will Smith would regret starring in that massively, I think. I think even he knew how awful it was. And thankfully he was only in it for like 30 seconds or whatever. So he wasn't made to suffer for too long. 15 stun, 15 stun. Okay, they're about the same. Which one's quicker? Uses 40 stamina. Okay, we'll be switching to that truncheon, I guess. Yeah. I heard about that. I didn't see the tweet myself, but I heard about it. Isn't that shitty? Like, animation is so trod on. It's quite disgraceful, really. She ate him.
I would ask you to avert your eyes, sir. Or did you not know it was rude to stare?
I knew it.
Speak up, Dr. Reed. I like a man who speaks his mind.
Yeah, I've seen the trailer for that. I don't really care about Disney movies, to be honest. I never really watched them as a kid, so they don't have the same impact on me as they do a lot of people. In the end, you're a killer. Compassion only hides your appetite. He trusted you.
You killed him. He trusted you. And you killed him.
Spare me your sarcasm, Jonathan. You are but newly born in this world.
We are vampires after all.
We are vampires. We live by leeching the blood from weaker prey. We are Darwin's next chapter. His cynical and perhaps ultimate expression.
The situation is somewhat awkward nonetheless. I have not been observed sustaining myself for many decades. I have to say I'm a trifle embarrassed.
Anyway, I have concluded my inquiries concerning
Yeah.
I see. Please excuse my agitated state. Under normal circumstances, I wouldn't let anyone see
The
me.
CGI in that movie does not look fantastic.
Permanently. You will not be bothered anymore by the woman.
And who was this woman?
If you must know, she worked under my employ as Nurse Crane. But I'll wager that's not what will be written on her gravestone.
You killed her. Is that what you consider discretion and diplomacy, Dr. Reed?
Yes.
I did what I thought was best and acted accordingly.
You will learn that trust is a rare and precious commodity in the Immortals world, my young doctor. And your actions have not induced me to offer you my support.
Oh, fuck off. Then, solve your own fucking problems and deal with it. Yeah? Yeah, sounds good. Yeah, the CGI in that movie does not look fantastic. And to be honest, I think they probably made the switch to, well, we'll see when the movie comes out, but I don't think he's going to be in that form very often. I think he's going to be just in like a normal himself walking around, basically, for the majority of it. But yeah, we'll see when the movie comes out.
Why does Dr. Swansea allow you to feed on the patients of the hospital?
Dr. Swansea is a good and compassionate man. He is trying to find a solution for our hunger. Until that happens, he is clever enough to understand that I only feed upon the dying.
What do you know about this Brotherhood of St. Paul's Stole?
The Brotherhood is well known amongst London Vampire Society. As long as our kind is discreet, and as long as they do not interfere, we have come to a mutual understanding.
That's a rare thing. Usually they're at each other's throats.
And no one suspected you of the murders.
As you well know, suspicion has recently fallen on me of killing for pleasure. But you have my word, Jonathan. I take no pleasure in taking a life.
I do, apparently.
I know this is beyond the pale, but may I inquire your age?
Really? And I thought you were gentlemen. If you must know, I'm 27. I've been 27 for a long time now, and 27 I shall remain.
And who bestowed upon you this eternal youth?
My maker. He left this isle a long time ago.
Very well. But I believe there is more to this than you are saying.
A lady has to have some secrets.
I like her. She's cool, even though she's a bit rude. Topic of Disney. Smash Mouth chance of success. Oh, with Shrek. I think Shrek was DreamWorks. Hang on a second. I'm pretty sure Shrek was DreamWorks. But it depends in Smash Mouth's position. I think it depends on what success you deem that is. I think they were probably held back quite a bit because everyone now thinks of Shrek as soon as they hear Smash Mouth. But they don't seem to mind. They seem to embrace their basically memehood at this point with Shrek.
When I awoke, changed, I was chased and attacked by vampire hunters. Prepared and well trained.
Though I can't be certain, more than likely it was the once glorious Guard of Priwen.
I think Smash Mouth probably would have been quite annoyed after those movies came out, but eventually just realized that they got to deal with it and love it, basically.
Make them sound like some sort of cult.
More a society, and like all the best ones, a secret society.
No.
I thought them almost gone, but it seemed they have been recruiting.
Once glorious, but still dangerous.
They have seen better days, but all fanatics are dangerous. You
That is
would
a
be wise
good
to
point.
stay clear. They are sworn to destroy our kind.
Well, yeah, I'm not going to go and shake hands with one, for Christ.
Are there many vampires here in London?
Immortals are of a rare breed, and we often tend to hide. But you may occasionally meet some of us at night.
Do you know any of them? Have you an idea of the identity of the vampire who attacked me?
You mean your maker? No, Jonathan, I have no clue. But I fear he or she is as careless as cruel. To let you discover your new condition by yourself.
What do you mean?
Every now and then, you may discover an immortal in the deep of the night. But we are a rare and reclusive breed. Our progeny is almost never accidental.
Almost never. Almost.
Will they all be as affable as you, my lady?
I do not see why not. But remember, even the shark smiles before he bites.
That sounds like a lesson from experience.
Vampire politics are as intricate and sometimes tedious as a game of chess in a gentleman's club. I've learned from experience it is best to decline to play.
Yeah, no. I think they probably made quite a bit of money off it, I imagine. But that kind of music doesn't do that well nowadays anyway. Could you imagine Smash Mouth releasing like another song in the same style and everything as back then? It wouldn't work, I don't think.
And England for 3 years.
But I don't really know.
Things have gone from bad to worse here, Jonathan. I've lived in this city for a long time, and I've never seen it like this.
The Spanish flu has hit London that bad.
Yes, but it's not just that. I've heard things. Things I've not heard for a very, very long time. There are whispers
excuse
and
me.
shadows. Something far worse than the Spanish flu is here in the city.
Obviously, I've been fighting their kind, whatever they are. Skulls.
Fear has long since flown this form.
No.
But there is something malevolent circling us. I feel fear is merely waiting in the wings.
Alright, well that's all I can get from her. Oh.
A vampire? Is that what I am?
There's a lot of dialogue in this game. Oh my god.
Such a crude word, defined by penny dreadfuls and drunken hacks. No. You are now an Ekon, and that you shall remain.
An Ekon? Ooh, I like that. That's a cool name. Oh yeah, like same as there was very much of an archetype back then for like rock-esque, rocky stuff, and it just doesn't work now. At least Smash Mouth had their big break in Shrek. However little and however short lasting, at least they did have a big break. A lot of those bands just disappeared off the face of the earth.
So we are Ekons. How can I identify us amongst other vampires?
How to put it? All Ekon are vampires, but all vampires are not Ekon.
Oh, great.
We are but a branch of the immortal tree.
Right. This is getting very intriguing.
Are you an Ekon too?
Yes, I am. We are the closest thing to what man refers to as vampires. Forget what you think you know about us.
Oh, because I've read so much vampire lore.
I've been hearing a voice talking in my head.
Thanks for the host, Disco. I appreciate it.
Is this some kind of insanity? It feels like the voice of the vampire that created me.
Hush. Tell no one this. It would be unwise to talk of such things amongst British immortals. Speak no more of your maker.
How could this cause offense?
Only the powerful immortals can mentally call to their progeny. No vampire or hunter will sleep easy, knowing that an unidentified elder is stalking the streets of London.
Excuse my forwardness, but are you my maker?
Me? Goodness, no. Only a foolish immortal would create a progeny without taking precaution, and I'm no fool.
I think we need to talk to people some more, because this is very
I don't
informative.
understand. Why was I created and then left for dead?
That is a question only the one who made you can answer. It's not normal practice. I doubt even if you find him, he will answer you, considering how cruelly he treated you.
So me being a vampire could have been a mistake.
I very much doubt it, Jonathan. Contrary to the legends, it is not as simple to make another vampire by just biting someone.
Right.
I'd like to avoid creating another vampire by mistake. Tell me, how is it done?
The process is dangerous. It could even kill your potential progeny. If you did decide to sire an offspring, they must drink of your blood, Jonathan.
Right.
Why did you save me in the canning factory?
I could hardly stand by and watch such a promising young blood as yourself be torn to shreds by some gutter scowl.
She thinks I'm promising.
William Bishop wasn't the vampire that created me then?
No, Jonathan. Whatever their strength and demeanor, scowls are the progeny of careless vampires. It cannot be the other way round.
What type of vampire is a skull?
Not a true vampire. The deformed offspring of lesser vampires. It is a shame these creatures run wild, slaves to their baser instincts.
I'm not quite sure I understand how that works, but that's all we can talk about
too.
too.
Farewell. For now, my lady.
Anyway, she wasn't very happy that I killed
analyze the blood I took from Nurse Crane's patient.
Nurse Crane. But she's not being blackmailed anymore, so that's a plus. I'm sure she'll get over it. Alright, ooh. Mind if I do? Is there more stuff I can have in here? See, I don't like... the glint of stuff is not quite as pronounced as I would like. Maybe if this vampire vision lets you see loot as well, I think that might be a cool thing. As it is now, it's a bit difficult. You just have to run up to walls and smash your head in front of them and just hope it changes.
The flower's dying. It needs water.
Okay. Let's analyze some blood.
Razvan Vasily was infected by Spanish flu, but also has the highly unstable blood of the Scowls. Is the London vampire epidemic transmitted through the flu? I should talk to Dr. Swansea about it.
Ooh, holy shit. Establish a connection between the vampire epidemic and Spanish flu. Right. Causes and effect. Learn more about the vampire epidemic. Alright. Where's his office? Is it in there? Hello, Edgar. Do you have anything cool in here? No? It's disappointing.
Evening, Edgar. Could I get your professional opinion?
Please speak. But I have something important to
Oh, this never starts. This is never a
strain of
good
flu.
start
It's
to a
very
conversation.
different from the one I saw in Europe. It's downright peculiar.
Really? What makes you say that?
I analysed the blood.
I've just looked at the blood of one of our recently deceased.
I see. Do you have anything more to go on?
This disease spreads and looks like the Spanish flu, but its effects differ greatly. The London strain is different from the continental one.
This is very interesting. Did you find something else?
Yes, I have.
Yes. Unlike the flu, the infected begin to show an increase in outwardly aggressive behavior. More than simple agitation. Once docile people become violent.
You mean like rabies? Is there a chance we could create a vaccine, Jonathan, like Pasteur? By the stove, that would be smashing.
There's a lot we're not seeing here. But it is spreading, and quickly. If we don't act, the whole city could be lost.
But
Jesus.
Jonathan, we've a fantastic opportunity sitting right here in front of us. A weapon of choice.
What on earth do you mean?
Why, you, my dear boy.
Uh-huh.
With your expertise and your blood, we could isolate the properties that course through your veins. Think about the possibilities.
I don't think that's a good idea. Haha. Oh, I have next door neighbours that have this massive outdoor speaker system, and whenever we try and play music here, they turn theirs up, or turn it on and turn it up, and all they do is play fucking country music. I hate country music. I have a lot of people in my family love it, and I've had to listen to it so much. I despise it, and they blast it constantly. It drives me fucking insane.
And why not? What did Stoker say about the children of the night? Well, using my blood, I could create a whole army of vampires.
Surely you're joking.
We'll discuss this more later. Thank you for your time.
No, thank you, Jonathan. But as I said, I needed to talk to you.
Right.
I have some rather bad news.
Oh god.
Yes?
I'm afraid it's your sister.
My sister?
She's to be buried this evening at Whitechapel Cemetery. Your mother published the obituary this morning.
I see.
I'm sorry, Jonathan. Please accept my condolences.
Oops. I did that. That was my fault. Oh well. Oh, okay. So who has diseases here at the moment? Fatigue, or headache. Fatigue, and fatigue. Oh, good. I hope I have lots of stuff to make fatigue cures. I want the hospital to stay quite secure and pristine. I don't want it to fall into disrepair like the rest of these other places. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I need a cure for headache, which I do not have actually. Right, okay. Oh, and it will be a beautiful song, which I will hear and then subsequently jump out of a moving car to avoid hearing. Oh, I speak some autocorrect, luckily, so I got what you meant. So that was all of them, wasn't it? 2, 3. He needs a cure for a headache. So yeah, alright, that's fine. Yeah, no, I got what you meant. Fucking country music, ugh. And every person I've said I don't like country music to, they go, oh, just give it a chance. I've fucking given it plenty of chances against my own free will. My cousins and stuff come from the country. So
Good evening, Mr. Elwood.
and they love country music, among other things. They don't only listen to country music, but I've heard enough of it to know I do not like it at all.
I think I caught something in this bloody hospital. I swear I'm dead.
Yeah.
Smiling inside, Dr. Reed.
That's a hashtag I can get behind. Disco.
I will make sure you don't have to worry about your health.
Don't think you can do much about it. Damage is done.
You're still alive, buddy. Don't worry about
Goodbye for now, Mr.
it. He's fine. Harriet Jones is fine. You. How are you doing?
Good evening, Miss Howcroft. How are you tonight?
Blood, Doctor. Warm, rich, vibrant blood.
And why do you believe you're a vampire?
We've already heard this, haven't we?
I see. Have you ever heard of Cotard's syndrome, Miss Howcroft?
Never.
It's a mental illness discovered by a French neurologist named Jules Cotard. The affected patients are delusional. They believe that they are putrefying, that they are dead, a ghost or a ghoul, or in your case, a vampire.
Delusional, you say? Oh, sad and petty mortal.
Right, that
You
opened up a
can't
clue.
even begin to understand the concept of immortality, and you think it is I who am delusional.
Actually, I am uniquely suited to understand the concept of immortality. Donkey organ. Yeah, I agree. It's just the sort of, I don't listen to the radio. The radio here is garbage, and I don't mean some songs are bad, some are good. The radio stations here play nothing but shit music. There's probably one channel that doesn't play garbage 24/7.
I'm assuming you must be a patient here.
Even then,
Am I
though,
right?
ugh.
It's only a cover.
And
To hide from my enemies.
one station is nothing but country music. Another is
Spirit, fog, or bat.
and I get what they're trying to do. They're trying to get like a new up and coming artists out there, but they definitely don't have a quality tester. Let's just say that. So I listen to my phone when I drive now.
Who are these enemies you mentioned? Can you describe them?
I cannot say for sure.
And also my entire family likes to listen to the radio constantly, so that's a plus.
I feel them watching me every time I visit the garden near the morgue.
Right.
The staff here are not your enemy. They're here to help you, to care for you.
I'm not speaking of the doctors in white. I'm speaking of the men and women who hunt me. For I am a vampire.
I see. Don't worry. These people will not find you here. I'll personally make sure they leave you alone.
Thank you, mortal. But do not interfere with them, for you are no match for those that hunt me.
Playing on. Oh god, that's even worse. Even worse. I got a hint about
I'll leave
her.
you, Mistress of the Dark, to your nocturnal activities.
Yeah, my dad particularly likes to listen to one certain Dr. Swansea, new dialogue available. Okay. Likes to listen to a particular radio station that is fucking garbage. He loves it. I hate it. So every time I'm in the car with him, I just have to like phase out all noise so I don't go completely mad. Couldn't. Yeah, that's the case for a lot of those songs, isn't it?
I need to talk to you, Edgar.
Please do so.
Oh, okay.
Nurse Crane will not be returning to Pembroke Hospital.
Oh, really? Did something happen? She seems such a very capable woman.
She blackmailed Lady Ashburn.
She was blackmailing Lady Ashbury. Thought she was murdering patients as some sick upper-class game.
Nurse Crane was playing a dangerous game. She's lucky Lady Ashbury abhors violence.
I don't, though.
So you manage a hospital financed by a vampire?
Yes. Pembroke was founded by Lady Ashbury.
Oh, it
She's
was
also
founded,
our
okay.
largest donor.
What's that, Disco? How convenient.
A convenient yet expensive way to have a fresh supply of blood on hand, day and night, don't you think?
All vampires drink blood by nature. Me, I praise the lady's exemplary moral fiber.
If you were a vampire, owning a hospital would be a good way to do
If I
it.
may inquire, how did you meet her?
Well, Jonathan, she sought me out and offered me the position. It's been a very profitable partnership for both parties.
Sure it has been.
Do you know anything about the vampire hunters in the East End?
Without a doubt, it's the Guard of Priwen. Zealots to the last man.
Everyone knows more than I do.
Where do they come from?
Once they shared the Brotherhood's ideology on non-intervention.
That's 5 gold. Yeah,
They concluded
because
vampires
Jen
were a
is a sub.
scourge.
She's a subscriber. And a
They're
mod, I'm
definitely
pretty sure.
well organized and equipped.
So she earns more
They're
gold.
extremely dangerous and not to be trifled with. To them, you're a feral beast, and I, your accomplice.
Right, Edgar. Okay, bye
We'll talk
now.
later.
Love you, bye. I'm gonna go to my sister's funeral. I mean, it's not my fault. Quests. Where are they gone? I don't like this layout very much. Find out who was spying on her, Thelma. First delusional patient at Pembroke Hospital who's convinced that she's already dead or undead and trapped inside a rotting body. Despite her obvious mental issues, the woman claims she's being spied on by some men and women who try to hunt her down because she's a vampire. Is she referring to the Guard of Priwen? I can't take the risk of having these hunters investigate around the hospital. Maybe I should spy on them and protect Thelma Howcroft from these hunters. Right. I guess they're probably not smart enough to think that someone claiming to be a vampire is not actually a vampire. But that's just my guess. Okay. There's a doctor in there we'll go and talk to later.
I never thought I would have to attend my murdered sister's funeral. Mary, I can't forgive myself. I'll find the truth about what happened to us. I swear.
Well, I mean, you happened to her, so,
Good evening, Milton.
Good evening, Doctor.
Do you need any medical help, Milton?
I'm afraid I do. Like everyone in this hospital. It's a sad state of affairs when even the hospital workers are worried about disease.
I think hospital workers are always worried about
Our
disease.
job brings us into contact with all kinds of infections, Milton. There's no shame in being ill while you're in a hospital.
That's easy for
Exactly.
you to say, Doctor. I get the feeling you don't feel sick often. Thanks, anyway.
Yes, because of my amazing immune system, not because of anything else. Trust me, it's fine. I'm a doctor.
Good evening, Nurse Brannigan.
Good evening, Doctor.
Do you require medical assistance, nurse?
I will be fine. As soon as I can get some sleep.
12:30. Yeah, I've got to get up at 5:30 in the morning tomorrow to get to work.
Take this, and do try to get some rest.
I'll try.
So that's going to be fun. I'll probably be incredibly tired tomorrow. But we'll see how that goes.
Goodbye, nurse. Call me if you need assistance.
Where were those other two? Oh my god, so you could actually mesmerize her if your thing was high enough. Hang on, where are those? Oh, they're in there, okay. Oops, I thought they were out here. 295, oh god. Nothing, I got nothing. Hang on. There we go. I feel like I can tell which direction this is going to go in. Ooh. Yep, I knew it. There we go. Oh, fucking hell.
It's locked.
Really? I need to get in there. Fuck's sake. Alright. Oop, 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 oop. Hello.
Good evening, Doctor. How is my son doing?
Do you require
no
medical
idea.
attention as well, Mrs. Goswick?
Do you know you're the only one who's asked me this? I don't
400
know where
more. You'll have big 200,000.
Despite what you think about this place, I can tell you with absolute certainty, taking this will help you recover.
Well, at least your reputation seems well deserved. Unfortunately, I can't say the same for this hospital.
Ouch. Bit harsh.
What do you think of your reception here? Any complaints?
I have had the uttermost reservations about this hospital since we arrived. But we had no other choice, considering the state of emergency.
Is there something in particular that's bothering you?
Some of the staff were not especially welcoming. I suspect they're not accustomed to dealing with patients of such social
Ugh.
standing.
Good.
What can you
An
tell me about
elitist.
yourself?
My favourite kind of
Not
person.
much to say. Just take care of my Mortimer and I'll cover all the expenses. That's all that matters.
Are you really that rich? Most of the patients here are of a more humble origin, if I may say so.
Yes, thanks to my husband. May he rest in peace. I can cover any needed medical expenses.
That's good.
May I ask if you have an occupation, Mrs. Goswick?
I'm a teacher by profession. I teach young women who are more ambitious.
She
about
is.
their
She
futures
definitely is.
Tell me more about your arrival at the Pembroke Hospital. What gave you such a bad first impression?
The ambulance driver was quite rude, for a start. And that nurse, Miss Hawkins, seems to have quite a dubious attitude.
What do you mean?
She managed to secure a bed for my son despite the epidemic. It was a relief, but it wasn't cheap.
She charged her.
She charged you for a bed?
Yes, and I paid without question, considering the urgency of the
Something
situation.
fishy's going on here.
I share your concern, Mrs. Goswick. Be sure that I'll talk to the people involved.
I don't expect compensation, Dr. Reed. But I'm aware such behavior would not be tolerated in other hospitals.
I'm going to go and have a word with these two. I'm gonna assume she said something horrible to them. Considering that she is an upper class lady and these are working class people. So let's see what their side of the story is. Oh, she's not here. Okay, I'm just gonna go and talk to people then.
Pembroke is so lucky to have Dr. Reed, you know. I met him in New York.
She's recovering, he's healthy. Where's the fucking... Oh. Where is this fucking nurse? Oh, she has a lot of blood. Not that way. The range on this thing is not fantastic, I will say. Edgar's here. Here she is.
Good evening, Nurse Hawkins.
Good evening, Dr. Reed.
Pepper, I know you're very close to Milton Hooks.
Yes? Milton Hooks is my man. If you want to report me for that, just feel free, Doctor.
I have no intention of reporting you, Nurse Hawkins. But are you aware of the risks?
The rules say I won't be allowed to work as a nurse anymore. But here at the Pembroke, we break rules all the time.
Is that so?
Worth the risk?
Hey, I'm no perfect woman, and Milton is not the finest bloke. But we do our best to get by. That's
all you
any
can
of
do.
us can hope for nowadays.
Exactly. So I can't actually talk to her about anything.
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins.
About that.
Good evening, Nurse Hawkins.
Good evening, Doctor.
Yeah, see, like there's no hint or anything, so that might be for later. Maybe I've activated that a bit too soon. So let's see if we can do this. Where's that? That is just outside. Just send me. Well, yeah, I guess it depends. If like there's a total of like 4 nurses here, I don't know if we could afford to lose any more. But it always depends. It's always why it counts to find, especially in these games. There's always like it's never clear reasoning. There's always something that makes you question your decisions.
Thelma Howcroft said she was being watched by vampire hunters. Where are they hiding? I should investigate.
Right, where? Oh, okay, in that building. Right. Hello.
Good evening. I'm Dr. Reed. Always a pleasure to meet a colleague, sir. Especially when he was supposedly dead.
A colleague? Are you a doctor too?
Not anymore, sir. I used to be Dr. Rakesh Chadana. Now, I'm just Mr. Chadana. Pawnbroker and humble
Pawnbroker. Ooh,
What do
okay.
you mean, you used to be a doctor? Was your license revoked?
No, sir. It is just that I like to be precise. I run a little pawn shop while taking care of the dead. But I used to be a real doctor.
Right. Let's trade.
Please show me what you have to sell.
Of course. It's just trinkets and curios, really. But I'm sure they can be useful.
Opium. Just some opium, as you do. Ergotamine, potassium, codeine. Right, okay. Well, I know who to come to if I need some of that stuff. How do I... There's blood up there. You fell bored. Oh. How do I... Ah, I know what this is. It's for that place I went to before. I'll never get over how fucking gigantic that list is. I guess there must be a character limit. That's why it like spams it so much. There are actually vampire hunters here. What the fuck? Where's... Let's use the truncheon. Same difference.
There's one of them burn it.
There we go. That was nice and easy quest. Determine what the proven agents have discovered. Object vampire hospital survey. Investigate. 3 days ago, one of our new recruits heard a rumor of the presence of a female vampire hiding in the Pembroke Hospital. All we have is her first name, Thelma. Your mission is to discreetly go there and observe any suspicious activity concerning said leech, then report directly back to us and we'll decide what action to be taken. That is actually a storyline in a supernatural part. And I'll tell you, it does not end well for anyone. they tend to take it the wrong way. As you could imagine. And then use their newfound powers for devious methods. Oh, hey! I don't need any of that, do I? Find the local command post. Oh, it's all the way over there. Of course it is. Alright, we're gonna level up anyway and see how we've affected everyone here. It's a very modern looking coffee cup. 2000. Can I? That'll be enough for now, I think. Ah, the game just crashed. Of course it did. Fucking hell. That wasn't just a normal crash, it said that the engine had crashed. I don't know what that means. If it's any different. It saves whenever it wants to save. So let's see where I left off. Skip. Hopefully it was just before I got in the bed. Hopefully. Yeah, it was. Okay, good. That's fine. Just upgrade these again. Oh, it actually saved. Oh. It saved what I did. Okay. Fair enough. Alright, so it's still stable. So it did all this, I just didn't actually see that. Right. That is very lucky. Very, very lucky. Alright. Let's head to this command post. Which is straight ahead. Okay. I'm wondering if this Thelma is actually a vampire. I know she's slightly mentally ill, but it'd be a great twist if she was an actual vampire. Like a super powerful one too. Bower. Hang on, I've gone the wrong fucking way, haven't I? Yes, I have. I have to go up here. What the fuck? Why did the bot just say CC? That's clearly supposed to happen. I actually have quite a lot of blood. I should upgrade that my capacity. I guess that would be my stomach. Upgrade how much blood I can hold in my stomach. Ew. What is that? Why is it doing CC? Why is my stream such a mishmash of just shambles? Alright, that's enough of that. Fucking hell. Oh no, don't close that off. Right. Aggressive. Careful now, Disco. It's definitely blocked. Definitely blocked. Oh my god, they got quite a bit of fucking upgrades since 2 meters away. No, I don't. Yeah, I think the auto mod got you before the knife bot. Which is like a race to see who gets who first. I feel like kills him. I don't like those guys. They're fucking annoying. Ouch. Take that, you annoying pain in my ass. Alright, where have I got to go? Up here. I think I can hear someone. Ooh, what was that? See, it's so easy to miss loot. I don't like missing loot. I like my shiny stuff. Ooh, was that a steak? Oh. Sneaky little hobbitses. I'll probably be here for like half an hour more too. I've got some stuff to do before I have to go to bed, and it's going to take all my will to get up in the morning tomorrow. And I've got to carry concrete, which is like 10 or 15 kilo bags of concrete. So to be honest, I'd rather shoot myself at the moment, but I won't. So having observed the Pembroke Hospital for 2 weeks now, we can confirm the vampire activity there. First, we have now proof of a female leech inside the hospital. The beast is clever. She acts like a mental patient to hide her true unholy condition. I personally sneaked inside the hospital and heard the creature whining about her need for blood, since her body is decaying. It's worse to Administrator of Pembroke Hospital's Dr. Swords, according to our team leader, Amanda Tilton, who died yesterday in a fight against the Skull by the canal. He may be a member of the Brotherhood of St. Paul. That's true, then there may be something big going on at the Pembroke. Maybe even a nest of vampires protected by those bloody traders of the Stole. We don't know what to do, but we are convinced you better come quickly with reinforcements and heavy gear. These guys are idiots. They really are idiots. Keyboard for when... yeah, it's like Google Chrome's incognito. Which actually, a bit of a tidbit for you. Incognito mode is not incognito. All it does is it doesn't save cookies and stuff when you go to a website. It still very much tracks your browser history, where you've been, that sort of stuff. It's not It's not incognito at all. So, yeah, be careful what you search for on incognito mode. Does that steak any better than what I've got already? Details. So we can upgrade this one. What's better? It doesn't use as much. Attack speed is 10. Attack speed is 10. It literally doesn't matter, I don't think. It's up 35. 35. They're exactly the same. Well, I might use this then, because it uses less stamina. Alright. Well, we were able to use that thing we got as a quest or boss fight reward for all of 10 minutes, 20 minutes. I'm interested to see what... I know you can get swords and stuff, like proper swords in this, so I'm interested to see what kinds you can get. There was also pre-order bonuses for people who pre-order it. I think you get like a special sword and a special pistol and armor or clothes. Can still see you searching. Exactly, and they will be knocking down that door in a heartbeat. Is anyone I haven't talked to yet? I've not talked to you.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. May I help you?
Burst through the
I don't know if
windows.
a third opinion is needed. Your colleagues are already arguing about my condition.
I see. Would you mind telling me more about your situation?
I'm Harvey Fiddick. All I want is to get me bloody arm fixed properly.
Right, so what's happening?
Tell me about the doctors who are arguing about your case.
Strickland and Aykroyd. They both want the best for me, but there's a lot of pride there. Doctors are no different from carpenters, it seems.
Yep.
What do you mean?
I often had professional arguments with rivals on a building site. Difference is I disagreed about wooden nails, not flesh and bones.
I worked at a hospital for a little bit as a contractor type thing.
Well, it's clear that I've chosen a bad
And
time
I used
be
to hear
injured.
doctors argue all the time.
Forgive my bluntness, but you seem overwhelmed by cases of the flu.
I won't lie to you about it. I'm afraid we are.
Sorry,
Are you
this
sure
guy
you don't
disabled
want
that.
to operate yourself, Dr. Reed?
It was a command
I
for
have
something.
the feeling you're very capable, and your colleagues seem to think so too.
In other circumstances, you would be right. But for now, I don't think I can take on the responsibility. My apologies.
That's a bit harsh.
Tell me about yourself.
I'm just a regular guy waiting to get his arm fixed, so I can return to work and to my family.
I was more curious about what you were doing before being hospitalized.
I'm a carpenter, and a good one too. But that
Yeah, there's a
means I need
command for
both
just
arms to
C
feed my family.
there for some reason. I don't remember putting it in there, but it was there. Personal questions. Okay, let's go.
Goodbye for now.
Yes, goodbye for now.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. I believe we're going to be colleagues.
Reed, yes, I've been informed about your arrival. I'm Waverly Aykroyd. Welcome aboard, I suppose.
Does my arrival inconvenience you in
Ugh.
some way, Dr. Aykroyd?
Lots of
Let us just say that
dickheads
I
hanging
don't
around.
particularly share Dr. Swans's enthusiasm for hiring you. What we need here are reliable professionals, not overrated dabblers.
Ah, I see. I have proved my value as a practitioner, you dingus.
I don't know what you've heard about me, but I have already proved my value as a practitioner.
I don't question your skills, Dr. Reed, but your motive. Is it money, fame, or are you truly dedicated?
And what exactly is that supposed to mean?
I served in the war just like you. But unlike you, I did not use the wounded to play the modern sorcerer.
Be careful what you insinuate, Dr. Aykroyd.
I only want you to admit you used those men to improve your theories.
This guy, what the fuck? I have no reason to justify my actions
I
to
don't
you.
see any reason why I should justify my actions to you.
That's true, Dr. Reed. The only judge has to be yourself. The question is, are you judging yourself hard enough?
I am going to eat you when I have the chance. As soon as that mesmerize is at level 4, I'm coming for you, buddy.
Thank you.
You
for
just
your time.
count your time left on this earth. You Roger Fudge and I got my weird red vampire eyes on you. Your time's up, buddy. Alright, where's this lady? Hello, Thelma.
Good evening.
What a dick that guy was.
How are
What a dick.
I need blood, Doctor. Warm, rich, vibrant blood.
I have made inquiries about the men who were tracking you, Miss Howcroft.
I did not expect a mortal to have this sort of courage. Speak, Doctor. Why are they hunting me down?
It was a misunderstanding.
It was a misunderstanding. These hunters were in fact looking for a very different creature, but they mistakenly put their sights on you.
I knew it. I have become undone. Those hunters have discovered me, but they don't know what I'm capable of.
If you'll accept some advice from a petty mortal, I think you should assume a low profile and just quietly disappear into the shadows.
You are right. And you have served me well.
A reward?
Take this as a reward for your time. Perhaps I will allow you to drink deep of my blood. One day.
Thank you. I'll keep that proposition in mind. Tell me, Thelma, what do you really know about vampires?
I saw one and he saw me. I watched him hunt and kill. I saw his terrible wounds heal as his victim died. And then I knew I was saved.
You mean you actually saw a vampire?
Oh shit.
Here in London?
Yes. And it has been the answer to my pain. I must drink and kill to regenerate my decaying body. I am a vampire too.
You know nothing about vampires.
No, you are deluded. You think you crave blood, but you have no physical need for it. You have no idea what that is like.
But what am I feeling? It cannot only be in my head. I know my flesh is rotting. I feel it. It disgusts me.
Right, so we can't talk to her anymore.
I'll leave you, Miss.
Yes. Alright. Now, to the funeral, I guess. Stonebridge Cemetery. I better be able to go all the freaking way this time. Not just get blocked out at the last gate or whatever. That's a shortcut I would like to unlock. Oh, have I met you before? No, I haven't.
Good evening, Doctor. I believe we're going to be working together.
Dr. Reed. Dr. Swansea informed us of your arrival, but I could not dare to believe we'd have such good fortune. Such an honor, sir.
Thank you. And you are?
I am Thoreau Strickland, Dr. Thoreau Strickland. I'm a great admirer of your work, Dr. Reed.
That's lucky. Luckily,
Goodbye, Dr. Strickland.
most of the people here like me. Except for that dingus back in there. He was very rude. One a.m., the most purest of times. Oh. Jesus. Should I just run? I feel like I should just run past these guys. Or I can sneak past, kind of. No, this is not the right way. School tomorrow. Oh, God. See, I completely forget about school. I've got work tomorrow. We're in the same boat, Disco. It's, both going to be getting up early and having a miserable time. That looked like it hurt. Excuse me, boyos. Oh, I can't actually go while I'm in combat. Fair enough. Oh, so am I. I think I have a very slight case of insomnia. Because sometimes, even if I'm exhausted,
Sister, I don't know if I have the strength.
Even if I'm exhausted, sometimes I cannot sleep, and the only thing I can do is either like lay there until I pass out from exhaustion, or get up and just not sleep at all, which is not healthy. It's very unhealthy to stay awake days at a time, or a day at a time anyway. Thankfully it doesn't happen too often though. God, I can't wait till I get a better actual main weapon. This one is still good, but I want something else. Which way? Ooh. Yeah, okay. It's the same way. I'll discreetly attend, so I'm not even going to be able to stand there. Why don't you come out at daytime anymore? Oh, I know. It's I got the night shift. It really gets to me. Holy fucking hell. My favourite move. Get the fuck out of here. You know, watching your health is something I should do more often. I'm good at video games. Please sub to YouTube channel for MLG gameplay. Oh, right, let's fucking start again. Alright, take two. This one will go better, I promise. Are there some behind me? No, okay. There are some behind me, but they're not attacking me. The combat so far has been amazing. Like, it's difficult and challenging without being frustrating. Like, so far I've not I've not blamed the fight for being cheap, you know? It's like when I die, it's my own fault because I didn't dodge fast enough or whatever. It's not because I've been locked into a massively spammy combo or something like that, which a lot of these games are plagued by. They'll just give you an enemy that you can't, or that will just spam you to death. Which ain't fun. Why is that? Oh, near lie the remains of Clay Fox. The people you kill are given gravestones. That makes me feel even worse. I mean, kind of. $61,000. Fucking hell.
Since I can't reveal myself to my mother now, I must find a discreet spot to attend the ceremony.
Okay. Is that my mother? No, that's the whatever you call them.
I am the resurrection and the life. He that believeth in me, though he were dead, yet shall he live. And whosoever liveth and believeth in me shall never die. We commend unto thy hands of mercy, most merciful Father, the soul of our sister departed, and we commit her body to the ground.
Jesus.
Earth to earth, ashes to ashes, dust to dust.
Why kill my Mary and stick her here in this cold, god-awful place?
These are the legal requirements for the epidemic, madam.
Oh, Avery, I feel so tired. Please take me home.
Yes, madam.
Jesus. Feel a little bit bad. I mean, I did kill my own sister.
Oh, Mary. What have I done? If I could only change one thing. One thing. This is a nightmare.
Jonathan,
Ooh.
there is nothing you can do but accept it.
What brings you here?
I thought you could use the company. I am so sorry for your loss, Jonathan.
I feel like a hypocrite. Sounds like a bad joke. I feel like a hypocrite. Yeah.
I wish the tears would come. But I'm empty. And I feel a hypocrite.
Let your pain run free, Jonathan. Don't smother it. What you feel is your humanity. Don't be so quick to lose it.
She had been scouring the most dangerous parts of London in search of me. And it led to her death.
Jonathan, don't.
I still hear her last thoughts. They echo in my head. Her mind shattered, and it haunts me.
Jonathan, stop. Listen carefully. You must come to terms with this. You must learn to live with what happened.
I'm learning. Every night is a new lesson. What I am, what I must do to survive. But my sister, she shouldn't have suffered because of my weakness.
Don't you see? You're doing the work of our enemies, feeding your remorse. We are weakest when we grieve, and the guilt blurs our senses.
And so this is why you're here. To warn me. You felt this pain yourself. You too have endured this.
I don't want to lose you, Jonathan. I've lost so many friends. Loved ones I cherished. Pray for Mary's forgiveness, if you must.
You may be right.
You may be right.
Of course. I've stared upon this world for centuries, and time has taught me to deal with guilt, if not erase it.
What should I do then?
St. Mary's Church is not far from here. Go there and make your peace. Find the solace you need.
My lady wants me to confess.
No, Jonathan. It's you who wants to confess, I think.
Alright. Those transitions are seamless. Alright. Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay, I'll do this little church bit, and then I think I'll head off. And when I do go, I won't be back until Wednesday. With Dragon Age, I think. Ooh. Oh, is this a safe house? Yes, it is. Oh, no it's not. No, no it's not. All the houses are so dirty, I can't tell. Oh, there's a hideout right here. See? It seems to be a habit of mine to open my mouth and then be proved immediately wrong. So that's always nice. Anywho. Let's upgrade this. Add 3 stun points. Alright. Oh, can I upgrade it again? Oh. That would have been good. Increased damage. Damage, I think. Alright. That'll do. How much have I got? Not a lot. Blood capacity? No, okay. We'll save the points for something else. I am enjoying this game so much, actually. It's been a while since I've played a new game that has made me like genuinely excited to play it. The last new game I bought was Fallout 76, and we all know how that went.
And off to church he goes, a newborn seeking divine consent to lick the blood from the soft and pointy crown.
Who are you? Make yourself known.
Newborn, you reek of guilt and pointless compassion. Shed your skin, forget your old weaker self.
What do you want from me?
That's a big guy. That's a very big guy.
Ascalon does not approve of lone wolves who bring unwanted eyes to our pastures.
So your name is Ascalon?
Ascalon's will is vampire law. Learn them, abide by them, or I shall return as your judge and jury.
Small boy.
These immortals try my patience with their plans and unsolicited counsel.
I'll let them deal with that. Revered Cain. Oh. He looks like an interesting fellow. I shouldn't have used that. When they say they're resistant to stuff, they really mean it. It doesn't do anywhere near as much damage as it should. Oh, good. There's a pointy stick of doom. Oh my god. Oh, he has like the fucking holy light of God then, does he? Just something he has. Just no big deal. Just shine the light out of his magical staff. Get the fuck out of here. Oh, he's got a cool mask though. I'm a sucker for cool armor and cool masks. It's a fucking You got it. I don't know, it seems like a very harmful cross. Oh my god. No, 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 no. That was a cheap, shitty little shot. Oh, that was like a little poke. Poke to the heels. I died. I know, it's very shocking. I never die. I want to kill this guy because I bet you'll get a cool reward for it. I just have a feeling. Just have to try not to be as shit as I usually am. That's better. Oh, you can't do anything when he does that. Fuck you, Revered Cain. I got
This
2
man stunned me with his face.
lead rods.
His crucifix. This is not good news.
Obviously, of course it's not good fucking news. Don't you dare fucking kill me. Oh god, that was close. Where's this church? Straight through. Okay. Ah. Alright, no more fighting, hopefully. Whew.
Yes? What is it that you want?
I'm sorry to disturb you at such a late hour.
No worries, my son. I'm still quite awake, having just returned from a funeral.
Yes, I know. I've forgotten what I wanted. I don't know.
May I help you, child? You seem somewhat perturbed.
I haven't the strength to cross the threshold. I wish to pray, to cleanse my soul.
The church is shut by order of the bishop. But I'm still the vicar of St. Mary's, if that is any use to you, my son.
This is a personal matter.
You seem to me a good soul, Vicar. But this is a personal matter.
There are no secrets from God, my son. If your heart needs comfort, consider me your chapel. For I can be as silent as stone.
Ah. Okay. I have words for one departed.
I've words for one departed. They're not for living ears to hear.
Your eyes burn with rage, yet I see the pain that lies beyond. I am here to lighten the burden of all God's creatures. Whatever you tell me is between us and the Lord.
Very well, priest. As you seem quite adamant.
This is can't end well.
Open your heart, my son. Tell me what burdens you. With whom do you wish to speak?
I won't say it was my sister.
Just know, I cared for her.
You seem so troubled by the loss of this girl. What happened to her?
She was murdered.
She was murdered.
I see. And how are you feeling, my son?
I wish
I could forget all this.
I have a final question for you, my son. This is of the utmost importance.
Ask your question, Vicar.
What would you like her to know?
I killed you. There's no excuse. My dear Mary, forgive me.
You have been heard, my son, and your burden will lighten.
This can't end well.
Go in peace now, and live your life in the way she would have wanted.
I have a really uneasy, awful feeling about that. And I'm not sure that I like it.
Whatever happened on this dock is between my sister and I. It does not concern God at all.
Alright, Disco. I'm actually heading off too, so I am also in need of sleep. Yeah. Good night. I'll see you when I see you. Probably Wednesday, I imagine. Oh, okay, I'll head to my little hidey hole.
Pay me a glass and I'll be gentle. Pay me a bottle and I'll be nasty.
Up this way and then up there, isn't it? Can I reach it from here? That's a very useful skill. I would like to have this skill. Alright, that will be me for the night, I think. I'm enjoying this game immensely and I can't wait to keep playing. But I'll have to restrain myself to play on stream. Because it would be bad of me to play on my own. Yeah, thank you very much for watching. And thank you Disco for the host. I will be back, like I said, on Wednesday because I use Monday and Tuesday as my weekend. Because I'm weird. Anyway, enjoy the rest of your day or night or whatever it is, and I will see you when I see you. Bye.